Manchester United supporters are up in arms over another kit leak, with one claiming, "It's not the same as the dreams we got sold." The Red Devils were beaten 1-0 by Arsenal on Sunday as their terrible season continues, delivering blow after blow to supporters.
On top of the result, the infamous leaky Old Trafford roof proved to be another big talking point from the game, as it ended up creating a waterfall in the ground after a huge storm. Workers were called in yesterday to try and fix the holes in the roof, but now fed-up fans, whose side are stuck in 8th place and on course for their worst Premier League finish, have another reason to be fuming.
We revealed back in November a new Manchester United kit that some claim will be the club's new strip next term. We know that German manufacturer Adidas will still be designing it next season, and a fresh shirt sponsor is being introduced.
Read more on FIOTBALLEURO Vision. Play our bracket challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. Brewder awakening. Fernandes ready to make FA Cup final his Man United swansong after quit. Hint: TeamViewer has been the primary shirt sponsor since 2021, but from now on it will be Snapdragon after the American tech company agreed a deal with United earlier this season. Supporters, who are desperate for something to cheer, have been itching for another look at what their side will be wearing once that deal comes into play from July 1st.
However, after an X account named @Opaleak shared an alleged, leaked, images of the new strip, some were left fuming. The kit in question shows the Adidas three-stripe logo going down each arm from the collar to just above the elbow, where another sponsor will be, then down to the cuff.
Most read in Football Dream Team Carragher and Neville named teams of the year. With huge snub. Horrific pick. Brewder awakening. Fernandes ready to make FA Cup final his Man United swansong after quit. Hint: Piers Morgan will be biggest Spurs fan versus Man City. Here's how I imagine horrific day going so close. Supercomputer predicts final Prem table as Arsenal battle Man City for title. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers Man United fans behind the team. I'm not so sure. By Dave Kidd. There was much praise for the Manchester United away fans when they sang their hearts out until the end of the 4-0 humping by Crystal Palace.
Not least from Erik ten Hag, who claims their singing is an indication that supporters back him and his mid-table squad. And on Sunday, United supporters were in good voice again, before the match in the Bishop Blaise pub, during the match on the Stretford end, and after it on Manchester's Sweatbox trams during an almighty monsoon.
They sang songs about George Best, Eric Cantona, Wayne Rooney, Ryan Giggs, Park Ji-sung, Jaap Stam, Nemanja Vidic and, as Arsenal were in town, Robin van Persie, too. But there wasn't a single song about any current player. And there were also self-deprecating renditions of "We're F***ing S***T. Not quite the ringing endorsements that Ten Hag thought he'd heard.
It is currently based on the side of the jersey, underneath the arms. The Adidas badge remains on the right upper side with the club's crest on the left one, while the Snapdragon logo is front and center. Manchester United away changing room leaking that came accompanied with white shorts that have a red Adidas trim, and red socks, which seemed to annoy most fans who claimed it looked too similar to Nottingham Forest's kit.
"This can't be our next season's jersey," responded one fan. Another said, "It's nice but it's not the same as the dreams we got sold." A third claimed, "Get rid of those red socks, we're not Forest." Following that theme, a fourth described it as Nottingham Forest Devil.
Another declared bluntly, "Red socks. No thanks. Black. That's an absolutely terrible shirt. It just looks wrong." Read another response. Read more. Sun Strees Deha Vu BGT Act's previous history on show revealed after they auditioned 4 years AGOSHOCK factor warning over viral hot weather gadgets that could give you an electric shock. A fellow supporter said, "The more leaks come out of this kit,
the uglier it looks." As an eighth wrote, "This is not what I was promised." Sun Sports' verdict on Man United flop. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have a busy summer ahead to get Man UTD squad in order for next season. Below, Sun Sport gives its verdict on how they should deal with the Red Devils' flops this summer.
Andre Onana. Stay. After a dodgy start at Old Trafford, Onana has proven to be one of the more reliable members of the squad this season despite being peppered with shots constantly. Altay Bayındır. Go. Reports in February suggested Bayındır was unhappy with his bit part role at Man United amid interest from Turkish giants Galatasaray.
If profit can be made on a sale, then it should be done. Tom Heaton, stay. Veteran goalkeeper Heaton, 38, is a reliable backup and is on a relatively small wage at the club. So long as he is happy, it makes sense to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Go. Wan-Bissaka, 26, has never managed to make the right back position his own.
With his contract up in 2025, it makes sense to cash in now. Diogo Dalot. Stay. Dalot, 26, has been one of Man UTD's most consistent performers this season. Raphael Varane. Go. If it wasn't for his injury record, there would be a strong shout to keep Varane, but costs need to be cut to allow the squad to be freshened up.
Harry Maguire. Go. Maguire has showed he has the right character to be at Man United, but overall ability and desired profile are another matter, with Maguire too slow to play in a high-line defense. Lisandro Martinez. Stay. Martinez, 26, is second to none in terms of build-up play.
He needs a long-term defensive partner on the right side and to cut out the injuries which have plagued him this season. Johnny Evans. Go. Veteran campaigner Evans could easily be on the stay list if he was only going to be a bit part player.
But he has shown his advanced years at times this season. Victor Lindelof. Go. Lindelof, 29, has been reliable if not unremarkable in his Man United career. He has 1 year left on his contract, so should be moved on if a decent transfer fee can be got for him.
Willy Kambwala, stay. He should be given the opportunity to mature for a few years behind a senior CB pairing before stepping into the first team as a starter or being moved on. Luke Shaw, go. One of the Premier League's best left-backs when fit, Shaw has been a good servant when available.
But alas, that has been his Achilles heel once again this season. Terrell Malaysia, stay. Malaysia, 24, was decent enough to earn some merit in his first season at Man United before injury ended his season and inadvertently led to his second season being a write-off. Sufyan Amrabat, go. Amrabat, 27, looked like a world beater at the Qatar World Cup with Morocco.
But H has had an underwhelming season in England and his loan spell will almost certainly not be made permanent. Casemiro, go. An alarming physical decline has seen him turn from key star to burden.
If a club is willing to buy the 32-year-old, who has 2 more years on his contract, then United should snatch their hand off. Christian Eriksen, go. Eriksen proved a useful asset and Ineos should look to bring in another player with similar traits, but frankly his legs have looked gone towards the end of this season.
Kobbie Mainoo, stay. The first of the so-called untouchables, Mainoo has been a rare glimmer of hope in the Red Devils midfield this season. Mason Mount, stay. Mount can be given the benefit of the doubt until summer 2025 at least after a debut season riddled with injury.
Scott McTominay, stay. McTominay, 27, has proven himself to be a brilliant plan B off the bench this season, and that is exactly why Ineos should look to keep him. Bruno Fernandes, stay. Man Utd's best player since his arrival just over 4 years ago, Fernandes, 29, remains second to none when it comes to creating chances while his tenacity boosts those around him.
Antony, go. There's a case to argue that Antony may be the worst pound-for-pound signing in Premier League history. Despite some memorable moments, he simply isn't Man United quality. Anthony Martial, go. Ultimately Martial needs to be let go when his deal runs out this summer after an appalling injury record of late.
Marcus Rashford, stay. As easy as it would be to say Rashford should leave the club this summer, it is difficult to look at the market and find many available players capable of scoring 30 goals a season. Alejandro Garnacho, stay. Another third of the Untouchables trio, Garnacho has made the right wing his own since coming into it.
H is a raw talent but has shown he has the quality to improve. Rasmus Højlund, stay. A slow burner in his first Man United season, the 21-year-old has often been starved of supply, which has led to him being unable to get the goals his movement and unselfish play often merits. Amad Diallo, stay. In the fleeting moments he has been on the pitch for Man United this season, Diallo has looked dangerous and exciting.
He should be given a chance to flourish with some proper chances in the first team across a whole season,